Good afternoon and welcome to Eastern Lifestyle. I'm your host, Davia Pugh.
And I'm your reporter, Kaylee Riccatelli.
Thank you for joining us today. We've got an awesome show ahead. We'll dive into the health benefits of a unique fruit at a local nursery, take a trip to France without leaving the country at a charming local cafe. Plus, you'll find out how you can save money while you're dining in Eastern North Carolina. And that's all on the way soon. But guess what?
What?
Today is National Fluffernutter Day. Yeah.
Tell the people what a fluffernutter is, Davia.
A fluffernutter is peanut butter and marshmallow fluff sandwiched between two pieces of bread.
That sounds good. See, I know what I know what a fluffernutter is. I don't know that I've ever actually had one.
Really?
But I can just imagine it.
Yeah, no, they're really good. I used to eat them growing up. You just take your little marshmallow fluff in the jar, slap it on there with peanut butter, and it was tasty. You know, as a kid, you love stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then I just eventually gravitated towards and start having like peanut butter and jelly more than I did fluffernutters. But I still love them. Like now, I kind of want one after talking about it.
I want to try one.
Yeah,
like,
you should.
Yeah. See, mine was always peanut butter and banana sandwiches growing up.
Okay, those are really good too.
Or I would dip apples in peanut butter a lot.
I still do that now. I think peanut butter is so good. Like, even with it, I think it just tastes good with a lot of different things.
Yes.
A lot of different fruits. Like, I even love peanut butter in my smoothies or protein shakes.
Yes. No,
yeah.
I've gravitated more toward almond butter.
Yeah.
In recent years, but.
Also, there's some exciting changes coming to Greenville's Woodlawn Park soon. And this is because there was a $500,000 accessible parks grant. The funds will be used to add new outdoor amenities like a multi-sport court, table tennis, cornhole, foosball, and upgraded inclusive playground equipment. So a $100,000 contribution from the city is required.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And these improvements are part of a plan to make the park just more accessible for people with disabilities.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think it's really awesome that they're doing this. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
That's gonna change the park a lot.
Yes, and I mean having courts for different sports is where a lot of like big athletes get started.
Yeah.
Like city basketball courts and tennis courts is where like athletes like Serena Williams or some like the best NBA players start by playing tennis at a local park.
Exactly. So I mean, I love foosball. So the fact that they're actually bringing foosball too, that's really cool. Yeah. Like I didn't expect that.
I know. I was never great at foosball.
I love playing foosball. It's so fun.
It's fun. Yeah. I'm just not good at it.
Do you have a favorite like game that you like to play? I really like ice hockey and foosball.
Okay. I thought you meant like actual ice hockey.
No, like isn't that called ice hockey?
Air hockey.
Air hockey.
Yes.
I don't know why I said ice hockey. Air hockey.
See, we had a table that was air hockey, table tennis, and pool.
Okay, very cool, very cool. So at the start of our shows, we want to connect with you. If you've captured just awesome, amazing moments showing what the best of Eastern North Carolina has to offer that you'd want Kaylee and I to react to, share, or know about, just scan that QR code, fill out the quick form, and send us your pics and vids.
Eastern Lifestyle is your ultimate 30-minute guide to the best of Eastern North Carolina.
Every day, dive into captivating stories of local people, upcoming events, arts, and more.
We wouldn't be here without the locals.
It's an awesome experience. I think everyone should try it.
You can just have a good time.
Tune in with me, Davia Pugh.
And me, Kaylee Riccatelli, to stay up to date on all things ENC.
Watch Eastern Lifestyle. Weekdays at 3 on WNCT, 9 on your side.
My name is Elena Verdine, and I am the morning and noon anchor here at WNCT. What does 9 on your side mean to me? 9 on your side to me, it means being able to help everybody in Eastern North Carolina start the day off on the right foot. 4:30 to 7 every day, I'm lucky enough to get to stand behind the desk with Jeffrey and work with someone as awesome as Rob. It's great to be able to share our joy and the fun we have in the mornings with everybody else. That's what 9 on your side means to me.
Coming up after this short break, we're going to reveal how a fruit with unique qualities grown at this very farm can boost your wellness in a variety of ways. Stay connected with @Eastern Lifestyle 9 for an exclusive. exclusive look behind the scenes.
Eastern Lifestyle is your ultimate 30-minute guide to the best of Eastern North Carolina.
Every day, dive into captivating stories of local people, upcoming events, arts, and more.
Watch Eastern Lifestyle weekdays at 3 on WNCT.
Hey everyone, I'm your host, Davia, and today we are at the Forest of Eden in Grimesland to learn all about figs and its many health benefits. I am here with Malcolm, the owner of Forest of Eden. Thank you so much for allowing us to be here today.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, of course. So can you please tell us what Forest of Eden is about?
So we are, technically I cannot say organic. We're a beyond organic farm. We work with what we believe to be truly organic stuff, mostly animal manures and that sort of thing. And it's about, you know, providing a nursery as well as a farm. You can come here and try the fruit. If you like the fruit, you can buy the tree from us and take it home with you.
I know that you all specialize in figs here, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me about figs.
So figs are a really cool crop. They're easy to propagate. If you take a branch this far, you can stick it in the ground, there's at least a 50% chance that's going to be a tree next year. They're just very, very popular, especially in the Mediterranean climate. And, you know, America being a melting pot with everyone coming from all over everywhere, figs were one thing people would bring with them to remind them of back home. So because it was so easy to propagate, they were pretty much guaranteed to, you know, bring 2 or 3 cuttings. At least one of them would become a tree that would remind them of what they are missing back at the house.
Gotcha.
So this is the Israeli 7 fig. This was brought here in the 1970s by a pastor who was actually on the way to Jerusalem. He brought it back after going out in the wilderness, and he found a wild fig tree, and he said it was the best fig he'd ever tasted. So he took a couple of cuttings. 7 is what they tell me, but no one's really sure. I've heard different stories, but the one I was told was 7, which is why I call this Israeli 7. But there was 7 cuttings, only one of them took, and he actually left it, you know, with his great-grandkids, I think it was. Other than me, they're the only ones who have one of the original trees. Any other tree other than that of this variety that is sold in the United States came from this tree right here.
Wow.
Yes, ma'am.
That's amazing.
So this is the Israeli 7 fig that we just picked. In my opinion, this is underripe, but give it a try because this is what most people actually eat is an underripe fig. Yes, ma'am. This is the most common. If you go to Trader Joe's or somewhere like that, that's what they're gonna sell you. And that's why theirs are so cheap compared to fresh, locally grown produce, is because they pick them so early, because once they're ripe, you've only got a day or 2.
All right, let's see how this tastes. My first time trying it. It's good.
Yes, ma'am. But it gets so much better from there.
Really?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm excited.
This is my favorite texture, but this is actually a Celeste or a brown turkey, which is not my favorite variety. This is one of the more common ones that you'll find in this area. So you said you never had a fig. This is what is most common. When you think of a fig from Eastern North Carolina, this is what people are thinking about.
We get a surprise when I bite into this. Let's see how this tastes.
That's the bag of jelly.
That's good.
Yes,
wow,
ma'am.
that is literally like jelly. What? I really like figs.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow.
Yes, ma'am. And they're good for you.
Now that I know all the health benefits, this is exciting
Yes,
because
ma'am.
I'm always looking for something else to try. So, and I love fruit. This is great.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
Man, these mosquitoes out here are really feisty today, but it was worth it because we got to learn all about figs and I got to try some for the first time. I really enjoyed the last one. That was my favorite. It was sweet and ripe. But make sure you all come check Forest of Eden out and stay tuned for more on Eastern Lifestyle.
Bonjour! I'm Kaylee Riccatelli, and coming up next on Eastern Lifestyle, pack your bags, because we're going to France.
Stay connected with @Eastern Lifestyle 9 for an exclusive look behind the scenes.
This year, the Summer Olympics were held in Paris, France. Now, if the games piqued your interest in the country, don't hop on the plane just yet. There's a place right here in Greenville that can cure that curiosity. When did you open this shop?
It was December 2022.
Awesome. So, how has it grown since then?
Yeah, it's been growing. I hear a lot of good feedback from guests. They said, they love the place, they love what I did with it, and they love actually coming here and just have that authentic French flavor that comes with the food we do here.
Tell me a little bit about your background before you came to Greenville.
My background, so born and raised in France with an Italian mother and a French father. And just had a regular French childhood time, and I decided to go to a culinary art school, and I started there and go on working in bakery, restaurant, and hotels since then. I was missing croissant, I was missing actually eating croissant in the morning. It was that simple. And I was like, well, I cannot really find a good croissant around, so let's just do it and let's just make it what I miss here, That's what it became. My favorite part is, when truly people realize like what's going on here, and they like really happy and thankful to say that, oh my God, it's like, that takes me just back to when I was in France 20 years ago. Eating a croissant. So that's pretty fulfillment out of that, a lot of fulfillment out of this.
So what do you do to make it feel like authentically French?
I just go with the traditional, the very old recipes, and I do not take any shortcut, so it takes work.
What is your favorite dish?
That's a hard question. What's your favorite in food? It's always a very hard question. But I do enjoy macarons. I enjoy making it. I enjoy eating them. I think it's just because it can be any flavor, even savory ones. Well, we started our Tour de France Cuisine Club, so it's a once a month dinner. It's pretty private, like many people do not know about it, and basically what it is like a wine dinner with 4 courses and 4 glasses of wine, and the food is like very traditional French, and people have been enjoying that.
So how can people find out more about that?
Well, they have to come in and talk to us, talk to me or talk to the wonderful employees I have, and we go from there usually.
There are plenty of fun French flavors to try down here, including this peanut butter and jelly macaron that I am dying to take a bite of. Let's see. That is phenomenal. You guys have got to come down here and try one of these, or one of the other many, many macaron flavors they have here. And maybe a croissant, because those look delicious and they're not even baked yet.
So now it's time for the life hack of the day. Did you know to get wrinkles out of your clothes fast, you can add a few ice cubes or a wet washcloth in the dryer with your wrinkled clothes? And then when the water turns into steam, it'll remove the wrinkles.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and so this is good for lighter fabric instead of heavier fabric, but That means you don't, and also you don't have to set the dryer for longer than 10 minutes for it to work.
Oh,
It works fast, so that's great.
that's quick. Okay,
That's
I'm
a good
gonna
one.
try that.
Yeah. So before I share how you can save some coins while dining in ENC, let's get into trivia. The question is, what is North Carolina's nickname? Is it A, the Tar Heel State, B, Green State, C, the Palm Tree State, or D, the Cardinal State? We'll have the answer after the break. Stay with us. Coming up on Be Our Guest, we're headed to Main and Mill, Oyster Bar and Tavern to try their 7 cuisines with a creative twist.
Eastern Lifestyle is your ultimate 30-minute guide to the best of Eastern North Carolina.
Every day, dive into captivating stories of local people, upcoming events, arts, and more.
Watch Eastern Lifestyle weekdays at 3 on WNCT.
We're back. Let's see if you got this question right. If you guessed A, the Tar Heel State, that means you're right. The name comes from North Carolina's history of producing naval supplies.
This segment is sponsored by Main and Mill.
Welcome back. I'm your host, Davia, and it's time for Be Our Guest, where we help you save money while having an amazing dining experience. Today, we are at Main and Mill, Oyster Bar and Tavern in Winterville. Make sure to go to WNCT.com and get your $50 certificate for only $25 because they will sell out fast. We are here with Maria Munoz, the manager and bartender here at Main and Mill, Oyster Bar and Tavern. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having me. I'm really excited to welcome you guys in and show you all the great stuff that we have. With the oysters come our homemade cocktail sauce that Alex, our oyster shucker, makes. Homemade mignonettes, like a vinegar-based, cucumbers, onions, and cream horseradish.
Now tell us about these tacos. Oh my God.
So these are actually one of my absolute favorite dishes that we have on the menu. It took me a long time to try because I was a little weary about like tuna and tacos in general. I don't know, but they're fantastic. They're lightly seared. That tuna melts in your mouth, and you get a lot. Like they're huge portion. They will absolutely fill you up. So this is our cranberry and pecan salad. It's got blackened chicken on it. It doesn't come with it, but you can add any protein you want: salmon, shrimp, crab cake, whatever. It has fresh blackberries, a delicious homemade blackberry vinaigrette, candied pecans, goat cheese, onions. It's really, really good. And it's all over with spinach.
Love that.
Super healthy, a great option.
Yeah. And another great size as well.
Yeah,
Great portion.
that's something here, like you are gonna be full.
That's amazing. Yeah. That's great. Now let's move into this salmon dish.
Yeah, so moving more into our entree choices, this is our honey buttered salmon. Homemade honey butter with a little bit of a lime into it. It's over white rice and panko parmesan crusted asparagus. It's another fantastic choice.
Now moving on to this pasta dish. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so like I was saying, more of a richer option, a little bit heavier, but it gives you that like southern hug. It's so good. It's got a little bit of a kick to it.
Okay.
Covered with 4 juicy scallops.
Now we move into dessert. Tell us what we have.
So this is one of our very, very new desserts that we recently just added like this last week to the menu. It is a banana pudding and cookie pie. So it has this delicious cookie crust, banana pudding cheesecake, cookie mousse, and you see it's topped with all those delicious cookie pieces. So this is one of our new ones. We're gonna be releasing a fall cocktail menu up in the coming weeks. It's a pumpkin spice latte inspired cocktail. Yeah, so we'll call it PSL for short. It's got homemade pumpkin spice syrup mixed with cold brew concentrate, rum chata, and of course vanilla liquor, or vanilla vodka, sorry.
Okay, great. That looks delicious. Now tell us about this one
So
here.
this one is the Channel Orange. So this has mezcal, Aperol, gin, pineapple, demi, syrup. and orange.
And so Main and Mill is also family owned and operated?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So David Munoz, my brother, is the owner here. He's here a lot, always working. You'll see me a lot here. My sister works in the back and his son always works in the back. So everywhere you are, there's a little bit of Munoz touch. Our hands are involved. We are here.
I love that.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing and thank you for allowing us to be here.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us. I'm really, really excited for everyone to be able to come and enjoy.
Yeah, I can't wait to dig in.
Let's eat.
Let's eat. These are just some of the delicious menu items that Main and Mill, Oyster Bar, and Tavern have. Make sure to go to WNCT.com, find the Be Our Guest tab, and get your $50 gift certificate for only $25 before they sell out.
This segment is sponsored by Main and Mill.
Eastern Lifestyle is your ultimate 30-minute guide to the best of Eastern North Carolina.
Every day, dive into captivating stories of local people, upcoming events, arts, and more.
We wouldn't be here without the locals.
It's an awesome experience. I think everyone should try it.
You can just have a good time.
Tune in with me, Davia Pugh.
And me, Kaylee Riccatelli, to stay up to date on all things ENC.
Watch Eastern Lifestyle, weekdays at 3 on WNCT, 9 on your side. We're so glad that you joined us today. Make sure to share your ENC moments with us by scanning that QR code. And remember to enjoy every moment of your Eastern lifestyle. We'll see you back here tomorrow at 3. Have an awesome day. Stay connected with @Eastern Lifestyle 9 for an exclusive look behind the scenes.